Good morning, everyone. Today is the 25th of May, 2017. I got a chance to trade today, so I'm going to trade it. Nerves is kind of still kind of bad just because I haven't traded in a while. So, as you can see, this thing moved overnight. There was an OPEC meeting yesterday. This is what's causing this to move high or lower. I guess 52 bucks is a high. It's like $1.80 something right now range. So I'm trying to take advantage of the move. I was actually short from earlier, and then I reversed my trade. It's because I saw this. If you're reading the tape from yesterday, let's see. Hold on one second. I gotta put my stop. If you're reading the if you're reading the tape from yesterday, um, what's happening is that it breaks. It has a slight break, and then it just buys it back up. So if you're a breakout trader, you're gonna have to put your stop wide, 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 wide. Um, and um, and right now I'm just trying to get my eyes acclimated. So I saw that yesterday. I knew I was gonna be off today. I was gonna trade. So I need to a little bit more protective of. And it didn't close, so I'm afraid this might happen. Um, I'm gonna give it some room, some wiggle room. I'm just not gonna move my stop. I'm just gonna let it do its thing here. Um, so, anyways, I saw that yesterday, and I'm hoping that it just that I can capitalize from. I was thinking about the strategy, what I was gonna do. So on my first entry here, I was actually trying to hit this 80, and I didn't quite want to give it to me, so I just waited, and then I figured if it was gonna go lower, then I took a chance here just because this range is like 3 cents, I think. So you see 69 is the low, the high 73. So I took it somewhere right here, and I was hoping to capitalize. I would just quickly reverse. So those all those people that are short right here is gonna be they're gonna be nervous. Um, and I think yeah, around 90ish area. I didn't even see that. So I'm just going to take it right now and be done with it. Okay, so that was my first trade. Um, Pretty good. I'm okay with that right now. Um, I want to thank everyone who's still continuing to subscribe to my channel. I haven't been looking at it for a while. I noticed it's already up to like 342. So I really do appreciate um, everyone, even though I know I haven't been really active lately. So I just wanted to make a quick trade today. Um, and 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 like I promised from my last video, all the proceed that this channel makes is gonna go to some charity. Actually, made my first awesome $102, and I haven't cashed it yet, but I donated it to a global fund that this church was holding, and the global fund really was to help I think refugees or refugee camps. So they're trying to establish like a sustainable community so people can pick their lives back up. So I thought that was a great idea, and I was really I thought that was from what I wanted to do with the money I earned from YouTube. I thought that's exactly what I was looking for. So the first $100, it's already donated. So and a lot of them, I think it's from AdSense. So I think if you click a product that's kind of related, I don't know how AdSense works. So but I'm guessing if it's related to what I'm doing, they embed the videos with some ads and all that, and if you click on it, then I think I get a portion of that or something. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not taking any cash from this. I'm actually giving it away because I mean I mean if I can do this and make an easy 260 bucks, I mean, then then you know, $100 is nothing, right? So, and plus, I think I'm fortunate enough that I have a decent job that pays me. So you know, I think I'm gonna be okay. So, and 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 somebody else can benefit from what I'm doing. So, anyhow, I can't even decide whether I should continue trading just because of the fact that it being my first time back, I'm kind of my nerve is still kind of all over the place. I don't know if you can notice from me talking. Um, I'm not quite sure that my psychology is quite there. So this is what I was talking about. It this is yesterday's price action as well. It'll break by a penny or two, and then it'll just reverse like hard, and kind of like this. I mean, well, you might not want to count this one just because it's the opening, but it was something like this. You know, it breaks up, breaks so hard, thinking, oh, you know, I'm in the money, and then the next candle will just take you out, you know, and I was watching this before I went to work because I was like, well, you know, what am I going to do for today, right? So I was trying to formulate this strategy in my head of how am I going to attack the market today. Now, I didn't expect this was going to be this wide today, so I didn't expect that. So let's go back to yesterday's price action. Let's see. So see, yesterday's Wednesday. Yeah. So let's see, about 8 o'clock. So you could see this one right here. This was what I was watching yesterday. I mean, so you would think it reverse, right? It'll because the low of this is 31, so it just came back, went all the way high, and this is, keep in mind, a 14 tick range. You know, it's 14 ticks wide. So and it kept doing that over and over, and I was watching it, and I was like, and in my mind, I was, you know, kind of, I don't know if this makes sense, but I was kind of mental trading. I'm going, okay, well, I'm gonna, in my head, I was like, okay, 51.50 would be my entry, and where would my target be? And you know, yesterday, so I was kind of mind scalping. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take 10 ticks, 11 ticks, see what I can get out, and sure enough, you know, yesterday's dip was getting bought every time. So, and I was like, well, you know, I'm fighting the direction here, and I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't trade yesterday because otherwise I would have lost. But and then today, so my strategy is like, well, okay, well, let's wait for the reverse. I mean, let's wait for the break, and then once it breaks, then we enter, or when it retraces back, then there's kind of when you enter. And I was trying to hit the, I was I was trying to put an offer for 80 and didn't fill me, so I knew there's a good chance this 63 might get tested. So I went ahead and put my order at 70, and I thought it was just going to reverse back up, but you know, it put out this good of a move, but I did like you know, as you can see, I didn't really capitalize on it. I got stopped out right here by a tick, and I reversed my order, and I was able to get some of this. So anyhow, I think that's all I really wanted to do today. Just wanted to see how well I would do. I know 8:30 is gonna roll around and it's gonna maybe put out another better move. Um, but you know, when it's fresh, when it's new, and this happens to me. If you look at one of my July trades, I think I went on vacation. I went to yeah, I went out for a whole week, and for like the next 3 days, I was losing left and right. So I think I'm gonna be smarter today, and just take what I can get, and then you know, try again tomorrow. Well, I can't do it tomorrow because I gotta go back to that class again. So, but anyhow, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and I'm gonna try to put, as you know, I mean, at least snippet of information. So these are the things that, you know, a static chart. You know, when you study your chart at night, this is something that you won't get by staring at it. So it's always good to trade, or not really to trade, but it's always good to watch, you know, how the order flow is going, and you know, I'm mean, I try to put as much information as I can because I think I've traded long enough that I see it over and over. So if it helps you speed up your learning curve, then that's kind of what the goal of this channel is to help someone develop their own trading method and pretty much learn how to fish instead of me giving you a fish, if that makes sense. And then today I was actually even talking about this one right here, so that you can forget about moving average. If you want to understand trend, I mean, it is as easy as putting a daily chart, right? So if it's red, then it's probably a downturn. But does that mean you're gonna short right away? You're gonna put your short and let it go? No, you know now you're speaking of disaster to your account. You really just need to time it and trying to find where in the price that you should enter. So something like this. I mean, I know it's dynamic right now. So if you see big candles like this coming around, then you can expect selling would be at the same spot, right? So the market has memory, so you remember where it sold from. So those who are long, right, and then this comes down, they'll realize they're wrong, so they're gonna try to cover us. They're gonna try to have as minimal loss as they can, so they'll cover at the same spot. And at the same time, you have sell. So those are people that are trying to get out of their position for being wrong. Plus, you got people who are waiting right here that's waiting to short it because they see this candle right here. They go, oh, there must be sellers here. These are professional. This is how professional think. If you're a novice if you're a novice trader and you're just a retail trader, then you're gonna wait for a break of and I hear it all the time. I'm gonna wait for the break of this channel right here, and they're gonna draw a little box, and they go when oh, my drawing tool is not working. Let's just draw a line then. Let's see. Let me see. Where's price? Here. Somebody who's a breakout. Oh, I'm gonna sell it right here. When it breaks. What you don't realize is that you're really just absorbing a lot of risk. Because this thing could be the bottom for this trading range, and then it'll go back up, and then of course you just have a lot of risk on your hand. So if an institution who has a lot of money, right, who has a lot of money, can bend the price in a direction to where it needs to go, because why? They have the money and capital to make that happen. And that's what happened here for this example, is that they're selling right here. So that's why you always have to be mindful of this little wicks here. So you got to watch it. When you see this happen, you can almost guarantee someone is selling, at the same price direction, right? So for instance, if you look at this candle again, I mean, this one is 26 ticks wide, right? Came back up. So where was the origination of price? Where did it sell from? I mean, it sold right here at 51.19, right? So at 51.18. So if it goes back up, you see people are already scrambling. They know 15 is a natural resistance or support, all the halves and the zeros, right? So guess where they start selling? Right here. So as you can see, it didn't even make past above here. They're happy to either get out of their position for the long, and those people that are waiting to sell are also going, well, the selling took place somewhere around this price, so I'm going to sell it there too. And that's kind of my my technique for entry is I'm waiting for retracements, because like I said, market has memory, so they'll remember. But then again, I'm not trying to hate on the breakout traders, because this one today I took a breakout trade over here because I couldn't get this selling, and then and as you can see, the market just kind of put a small range here, 4 ticks, right? So I mean, risk is small. So if I put it here in the lower range, and when I took this trade, I was really watching this level right here at 63, and like I said, I'm just trying to scalp the market. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna, that's close enough to 1-to-1 risk ratio, because I was risking what, 12, I think, at the time. I think my stop was at 82. So anyhow, so it's close enough to 1-to-1, and I'm scalping. So that's the reason why I took it. Anyhow, all right. Well, that's it for me today. Hope this very little information provided you with some kind of like a light bulb moment. Certainly, there's a lot of you know there's a lot more I can talk about, but I'm kind of running late. So anyhow, you all have a good one. Again, thank you for those who are watching the video. Continue to support it. You could always ask me a question, and there might be some delay of me answering, but I can't really. Or I'm going to be done in the class, like I think mid-July or the first week of July, so I should be able to go back to trading at that point. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Take care, and good luck.